Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. So this week I'm going to be bringing the devotional to you from John 6 verses 35 in the New Testament from the NIV version of the Bible. These are words spoken by Jesus, and the words say, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." So just for a bit of context, in this verse, Jesus was talking to a crowd of people on the shores of Galilee who were hungry. They were asking him for physical food, but instead of bringing physical food to them, Jesus encouraged the crowd to seek heavenly food that would really sustain them. So in this verse, Jesus uses bread and water as a metaphor. Obviously, this is food and drink that satisfies us and fulfills our hunger and thirst, and it energizes and sustains us. So Jesus is saying he is the bread of life. So rather than physical bread, he is talking about spiritual bread and how he is the answer to our spiritual needs and desires that we all experience in this life, such as this longing, this search for something more, this search for meaning and fulfillment, comfort, joy, answers in this life, all of these things to do with these big questions in life, such as, I think this is going to be seen in wanting to have the best possessions in life, have the most money, lots of romantic relationships, trying to comfort ourselves with lots of alcohol, trying to get the best grades in school or approval from others. While some things in the world can be gifts from God that we can enjoy, when we try to fill ourselves with these things and rely on them to satisfy us, we find that they won't satisfy us fully. But Jesus says, "I am the bread of life," which means he himself is the nourishment and satisfaction we always want and need, and he is always waiting to fill us. He provides us comfort in our pain. He will never leave us. He brings us joy, purpose, meaning, hope, belonging, restoration, all of these things our hearts long for. And Jesus says that if we come to him and believe in him and have a relationship with him, our needs and desires will be fully satisfied in him. So I've found this to be so true in my own life. I remember a while ago, while I've loved Jesus for a long time, I remember having this longing particularly for joy and satisfaction in my life, and I would try and get more and more of good experiences, gifts, words of affirmation, the approval of others, positive emotions in my life. And I just thought that if I could get more and more of these things and feel happy all the time, I'd be truly happy. But I realized that no matter how much of these things I got, I was never fully satisfied and I always wanted more. But then I realized that Jesus and a close relationship with God was the only thing that would bring me lasting fulfillment. And since I realized this and have started pouring myself into the relationship with him, I can honestly say I've never been so joyful and satisfied in my life. So I think some things to take away from this verse is just to realize that it is important to believe in Christ and his power to satisfy our needs and desires. Come to God and pour yourself into a relationship with him and spend time with his people, in his word, in prayer, worship, in his presence, and make him the focus of your life, and he will fill you. And maybe look at areas of your life where you're trying to fulfill your needs and desires with other things in the world, and instead seek to have these fulfilled in God. So I think this verse just shows us how good God is. He is what we should invest in, not worldly things. He is our bread, and if you come to him, I promise you will never be hungry or thirsty. Thanks for listening, guys. Can't wait to see you at youth. Bye.